game against Millwall now at home. We win this, as you can see. A quick glance at the table there, we are leading the way. We are 8 points clear of Aston Villa. And we are 21 points clear of Fulham with 21 points left to play for. A point seals his promotion back to the Premier League. A win will also seal his promotion back to the Premier League, but also to move us a step to winning the Championship title. Quick look, we ended this last time on Twitch, so this is just us moving over. We'll look at the squad hub and we'll show you the player stats here. Goals wise, Jerry Yates leading the way with 27 goals this campaign. He's nearly hit 30 goals. I've bought him from Rotherham United reserves, and he has been an inspiration. Ben, another great player. 14 for Emma Hughes, but I'm not counting one of them, as that was in the pre-season tournament, so we'll call that 13 goals this season for Emma Hughes from centre midfield. Ward is not getting counted as they were in pre-season. 9 goals from him this campaign from the centre of midfield, from the right of midfield. Trey Pemberton is a funny one, signed in January from Stoke City. He has 8 goals and 7 assists in 18 competitive games for Ipswich Town this season. Terrific. McGoldrick is also on the score sheet there 7 times. Bersant Selina has been scoring a bit recently as well. Spence Knudsen. Young Sean Morgan has scored a double in one of his league games. He's 2 goals in 4 appearances. So he is also one to watch out for. Dominic Yorfat, Carter Vickers, Miles Kenlock, Danny O'Sullivan, Tristan Nadam have also got goals. So quite a lot of the team have actually scored goals this campaign. Danny Rowe, we're waiting on coming back as well. Rated 66, he's not the worst rated player there. We have to look into that a wee bit as well. So we're going to obviously go for players that we can bring in on a permanent basis ahead of the new season. We're going to scout a few players. Is it Murray? 18? Ryan Porteous, what about you? Oh, well, I'm a big advocate of Scottish football, being from Scotland, and also the fact that I follow a Scottish team who yesterday got relegated, and there they are right there, Partick Thistle. So they got relegated from the Scottish Premiership yesterday. Not happy about it, but I'll live on. So we're looking at players like that. Ankar Perm, Ruben Kazan. We've got, look at players from the Russian league actually, not him, doesn't look like a goalkeeper at all. Reza Shikari though from Ruben, let's scout him. We are looking to strengthen in every possible way at the moment, so that's no Tula. So whoever we think will fit the bill as a good player, we're definitely going to be trying to get in the door. I don't want too many in the same position though. This is the dilemma we're leaving ourselves with. Dean Henderson, he's a Manchester United goalkeeper, we're going to scout him. Alvaro Tejero. Let's scout Tejero. Jake Clark-Salter from Sunderland. Don't think he'd be worth it. Kyle Walker-Peters maybe? Raquel Pike of Huddersfield. Let's give him a wee scout. See how he looks. Shion Harrison from Southend United. He's on loan at them from Spurs. Yeah, he's Spurs player, so let's get him. Kyle Walker-Peters, we'll have a look at you as well. Andreas Christensen, definitely scouting you. With the looks of things, you look like you could be worth something to us. Isaiah Brown, again from Chelsea. Look into this. I mean, anything we can do to increase our chances here is something we're definitely going to take. Glenn Middleton, a youngster from Rangers. Let's have a look at him. There's nothing against having a look. It's Harry Sutter at Ross County. Doesn't look the best, does he? So Freddie Woodman, no, we're not going to look there. Jordan Rossiter at Rangers. Let's scout him a little bit. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Dominic Ball of Aberdeen. You mean about Ipswich? So we're trying to sign players that we think will do a job for us. I think Sean Morgan's going to hold that left wing place down when Selena goes back. So this is the last stream of the season. We might be back later tonight to stream the entirety of the January window, but we'll soon find out, depending on how we get on, really. If it's not tonight, it will be probably Thursday, during the day that we'll stream the entirety of the summer window. We're scouting some players. I've got a few other targets in mind that I might try and bring in as well, but we're pardon the yawns. We're going to try and build a reasonably young team. McTominay can get a wee rest. We're also going to give a rest to Grant Ward. Sean Morgan can come on in his place because, as you can see, we're a bit thingy there at the back. Got Rose, who's another youth player, as is this young Ward here, who's 16 years of age. David Edgar is back, so I think that's enough of bench. Put David Edgar back in place of Tommy Hoban. David Edgar is going to be a regular starter. I've just forgot to fix that to make it that way, so here goes. This will be the stream in its entirety. The final 7 games of the championship season, which could be a promotion winning season for the Tractor Boys. People kept asking me on Twitch why I was deciding to go Ipswich, and I says, well, I'm a massive lifelong Ipswich fan, so it was an easy decision for me really to take them on and really want to do as best as I can with the team I support. Obviously the speculation surrounding the Ipswich manager's job in real life, I'm among several individuals who was very pleased when Mick McCarthy left his post with 4 games remaining in the season. It just wasn't working out anymore, and we need to change. I'm quite pleased with Jack Ross of St Mirren being in the hunt for that. He's a cracking young manager, fantastic young manager in fact, and hoping we can convince him to come to Portman Road rather than a Stadium of Light. So we are Mo's kind of meant to be going out today. I'm extremely tired from work last night though, so we're doing our second form of work and we're on Mixer with some FIFA. Young Morgan, it's a corner. We're trying to work our way through teams. We started playing when we were 3 or 4 streams in, we decided we were going to try and play a more possession-based style of football, which has actually worked wonders for us. There's Pemberton. That's dinked. Back post! Oh! Keeper's got a good touch away there. I had to try and adjust that there. I was originally planning to get a shot away with Pemberton, but the way the run ended up going, I had no choice but to go for the dink in.
Draw, wasn't it? A great game when these two teams met in the earlier fixture between the two this season. Whether they can recreate that here, well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I mean,
good ball from Wardy to Pemberton. Ah, poor cross. So yeah, as I said, 0-0 seals his promotion to the Premier League. So the highest that Fulham will be able to finish then is second. Defeat coupled with a Fulham win, and defeat looks possible with Millwall going 1 up. So Millwall beating us, a Fulham win and Millwall win here, it means that realistically we can, like, mathematically we could still finish outside the top 2, but based on goal difference, realistically is not going to be possible. But this is just to rubber stamp promotion today. Well, that was the hope coming into the stream. It doesn't look likely at the moment, but we've got 7 games to go, so 6 more after this. So if we don't seal it today, we'll, at this game against Millwall, we'll definitely seal it in one of the remaining 6 afterwards. I hope to have the title wrapped up by the time we play Aston Villa, second last game of the season, but if not, can't think of a better team to win the league against than your nearest title chasing challengers.
Bishop.
So here come Millwall again. Teddy Bishop, who I sold to them.
The direction of the pass and was able to intervene. What we've got here, Alan, is the away team. A little dip in form, 2 defeats in a row. Well, it's
is it the possession football coming out again?
I just want to make sure it doesn't go on for too long.
And then you've got the pace of Iorfa. Look at this pace of this fullback here. Done the wrong thing there. Accidentally hit 2 buttons at the same time. As you can see, that he's tried to do a wee cheeky turn inside. Not what I wanted to do at all. Just a complete mishit of buttons. It was very good. So
look back on that with a bit of regret, because that was a great chance to extend the lead, wasn't it?
Hughes, there's Lena now. Can't get that ball to Jerry Yates. He's won it now though. That's the thing about Yates, he doesn't give up. Carter Vickers is one of my main priority targets in the summer window, trying to get him in permanently. He's on loan from Spurs. Get him in permanently, and I think it could be the best bit of business we do, no matter who else we sign. There's definitely a few players in my current starting 11 who are going to get a run out in the Premiership. Jerry Yates being one of them. He's not done anything to merit being dropped at the moment, so he deserves to be given a shot in the Premier League. He's been the catalyst of his getting to within touching distance of it, so he definitely deserves an attempt in the top division. That's good defending, that is. Corner kick to Millwall though. Pemberton's already running out of energy, so is my whole team. It's because of the FA Cup run, which seen us go to the quarter-finals, where we lost on penalties to Swansea City. That was in the last stream, which is on YouTube, if you're wanting to keep up to date with that. The passing today has been poor, so is the defending. Not the best of starts to a stream that we were hoping to seal promotion in, but what can you do? What can you do? So here we go.
As we get ready for the second half. To O'Sullivan.
So that's good play. Here we go. Let's get something out of this, boys. Not going to get anything. Oh, we've got a free kick, so can settle for that. Let's bring young Morris on.
They need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick.
Dinked in. Oh, it was Edgar, but it's out for a goal kick. So next fixture, as you've seen there, is Brentford. Away from home. They were tricky customers for us in the FA Cup. They took us to a replay, in fact. Ultimately, we won the replay.
Came in with a
as
challenge.
you'll know if you were paying attention when I says that it was Swansea City who knocked us out of the FA Cup at the quarter-final stage on penalties.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
There we go. That's comfortably back to Bartosz Białkowski.
To O'Sullivan. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area.
Oh, yes. What's going on? Just can't get away for the defender to get a shot away.
Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away.
Oh,
But not very true. Well, there are other
so we're going to have to make another change. I know I'm bringing a midfielder on up front, which is questionable. But Andre Dawsell's going for Jerry Yates. Well, Yates, the find of the season so far, him and Scott McTominay. But as you can see, my entire team is just pretty worse for wear due to FA Cup runs and stuff, so they're a little bit on the tired side.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now.
Dozzell to Morris. Hughes was on the overlap, but tackled before he can get it away there.
Now Elliott. Bishop.
Oh, that's good defending. Brilliant interception. And given away. Poor. Very poor.
And it looks dangerous.
Oh, that's a good ball. Right, here we go, Selena. Do something with it. Something memorable, something meaningful. Morris. Oh, it was almost through to Morgan.
Wallace. And it's played to Elliott. Break quickly when they get possession.
What a way that would be to give yourself legendary status if you're Sean Morgan and you score the goal, which will seal you a point, which seals your promotion back to the top flight. That would be enough to give you legendary status.
To O'Sullivan. Piece of interplay between the
Morgan's onside. It's a good cross in.
He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions.
Morris guilty of ball watching there.
Good vision here.
Oh, and they've split me open again.
Well, they've all gone to the defender to say well done.
Oh, and Morrison's put it past the post, thankfully.
Well, he had the chance to get his shot away, even though he had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
To O'Sullivan. Now Morris. And they've cut it out.
Oh, it's away downfield.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Morris. Dozzell. Oh, what a tackle that is.
Got the ball away as well.
Devastating.
Well,
That he's got the tackle in there, but what a tackle that was.
We're still on the edge of our seats here. It's that close.
Credit where it's due. That was a stunning tackle.
The shot's on. And you could see
See, they're getting more shots at goal than me, but at the moment I'm managing to hold out. McTominay's coming on now. Final change. On for Danny O'Sullivan.
They are going to try and turn this around.
Cheeky little dink to Iorfa.
Keep an eye on the watch because we haven't got that.
What a sub this could prove to be.
And the team know that. They can't get too desperate though. They need to keep.
It's poor. I've given it away stupidly there. That's their throw. They've done well there.
McLaughlin really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Put into the middle.
Oh, that's a stunning save.
I'm not sure how.
Oh, that's a stunning save from Białkowski.
Well, he won't be popular if the opposition go and get an equaliser here, I can tell you.
Corner played in. Cleared away, well away from goal. Gone for placement, but his bearing's wrong.
So Millwall have given Villa a wee bit of hope. They've given Fulham a wee bit of hope as well.
if only they played like this a bit earlier, they
Oh,
wouldn't be
Morgan, that's brilliantly done.
chasing the game.
Throw.
It's a good cross.
Morgan in, too close to the keeper.
Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it.
Ah, it's full time.
And the whistle's gone for the last time.
Credit to Millwall, where it's due, they've done well.
Is it a case
They've beat us 1-0, I can't really argue. It's an exquisite performance. Exquisite. Villa have won 2-1.
English Football League
Fulham.
Championship. Aston Villa 2, Reading 1.
I can't quite see.
Bolton Wanderers 0, Birmingham City 1.
So,
Bristol City 2, Brentford 2.
Fulham
Burton Albion
still
1,
21 behind.
Middlesbrough
So are
1.
Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough can't catch me.
Ipswich Town
So we need
0,
Fulham to slip up.
Millwall 1.
And if Fulham slip up,
Nottingham Forest
promotion to the
4,
Premier League
Barnsley
is confirmed.
0.
So let's keep an eye on that league table.
1, Derby County 1. Queen's Park Rangers 1, Norwich City 0. Sheffield United 1, Cardiff City 2. Sunderland 1, Sheffield
Keep an eye on that
Wednesday
league
0.
table.
Wolverhampton Wanderers 3, Hull City 0. And let's take a look at what those results mean.
Have
to
we
the
sealed
league
it?
table.
Despite losing,
At
are
the
we
top of the
promoted?
table remain Ipswich Town with 85 points.
Let's find out. Time to find out. Fulham have lost. Promotion is sealed. Fulham lost to Leeds. Leeds, as you can see there, are 19 behind us. There's 18 points to play for. Leeds can't catch us. Ipswich Town are promoted to the Premier League. What more can you ask for? Let's keep Tommy Hoban in actually. No, let's bring David Edgar back on permanently. It's been a big miss since he was on international duty, and we forgot to bring him back into the team. We've slipped up in recent games because he's not been playing. Alongside Carter, have a tremendous partnership. So let's play Brentford. So we're now only 5 clear of Villa, and the race for the title is heating up. We play Villa second last game of the season, so if it stays as 5-point gap or less between now and the Villa game, we could win the league against Aston Villa. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. A win today takes us 8 clear again with 15 left. And we'll be 2 wins from the title. As it stands, we are 4 wins from the title. Four wins is doable over 6 games. Let's see if we can get a mad Brentford.
not to be affected by that home defeat in their last match, that loss against Millwall?
Yeah, I mean, it finished 1-0, but I thought they were a bit unlucky on the day. I thought they
Pemberton
played okay and
will get a chance to
both
shine
teams
in the
bounced
Premier
back.
League to start with, perhaps, but
Will line up for this match.
hit or miss at the moment. He's done well, don't get me wrong, he's the club, but I don't think his form so far is what I would consider anywhere near good enough to set the Premier League on fire or set it alight, which is why we're looking at alternative strikers.
So Alan, 4-4-2.
Pemberton though can also play on right wing, so if Grant Ward can't cut it in the Premier League, we've also got Pemberton who can do that role. If Morgan's not cutting it on the left wing, we've got Pemberton that can play that role. So
Really getting at the opposition.
the benefits of one of your strikers being a natural winger.
Josh McEachran.
He knows where the goal is, so he can score you goals. But he can also cross the ball in, hence the assist tally that he's got so far this season, so on and so forth.
Ward.
It's a good tackle.
Kamahelo Mokotjo.
Bit bogged down at the moment in midfield this game, but
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
let's try and get the possession play back. If we can get that back, we can open up space. There, this is what I'm talking about. This is why we started the possession game, because we're opening up plenty of space.
David Edgar.
for players that need it, like Iorfa.
Great clubs of the 1950s in the English game. Wolverhampton Wanderers.
McTominay is another one that operates well with space.
At the moment, they're struggling to meet the standards of the second tier of English football, and this could be a season of real struggle for the once famous Wolves.
Well, is this a blip
Oh,
or is it something
no, there we go.
far-reaching? Because we all thought they were going to challenge for the title, but to be struggling in this manner and to do it so late on in the season still, so shocking, really.
Struggling to break them down here. This was the same story in the FA Cup game against them. Very, very difficult side to break down.
David Edgar.
Oh, that's poor by Edgar.
There's some potential in this move.
Oh, they're through. Oh, they've hit the side net, thankfully.
Really for what seemed a certain opening goal.
Oh dear, I think it's one of those that might play
I've
on
got
his mind
another
now for the rest of the match.
Player on my shortlist. I think he's a Cheltenham striker. We're having a serious look at him, but we'll see what comes of that. It wouldn't be the first time a Premier League side signed a striker from the lower leagues. And if we did and he did well, it wouldn't be the first time a striker from the lower leagues has moved to the Premier League and done well.
Supporting player alongside. Maybe he'll cross it here.
Good spin back, good cross. Oh,
To do, but the defender in the
defender
way.
read it. We'll take the throw. We'll take the throw for that.
Player's gone out for a throw.
Good cross. There's Ward. Oh, it's a corner.
It's out for
Good
the
defending.
corner.
Very good defending. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
We can see it again now. Well, it's going to be a substitution now.
Not the worst thing to
Here goes
happen.
the corner.
Jonas Knudsen on from
Well, that's
Wales
good
came up.
defending.
Definitely not the worst thing to happen. Probably not the best thing to happen, but definitely not the worst. Got one defender back there. That's Jonas Knudsen.
Trying to switch on the attack.
Not that he's needed.
Situation.
Shepherds the man into running that out of play. There's David Edgar. He's got plenty of space to move into, and he's still giving the ball away.
The shot's on. Very, very close. Just past the post.
Giving the ball away too easy in defence now.
Thought that was going to nestle in the corner of the net there.
It's War. Now
Right, so look
Edgar.
at the space that's now opened up here for Knudsen.
Referee's done extremely well to judge it like that. He can play the advantage. Now
Hey.
they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
That's good play. Ward's done well to hold that up. That's a great ball.
To stretch the opposition.
Don't mess it up this time. Off and Yates is there. Touching!
Good there.
My oh my, that was so close to
The
1-0.
counter-attack could be there. Opposition slow to get back, so possibilities still on the counter.
Tominey's having to come back here.
Delivered into the box.
Oh, Knudsen's done it. Brilliant defending by Knudsen. Oh, McTominay's made a mistake there, a very rare one, but
Danger. That's a wonderful tackle. Knudsen.
as the Orfa, look at, there we go. McTominay in space. Now Hughes in plenty of it.
So the signal's gone up for 2 minutes.
This is the football we want to play more regularly.
Yates.
Look at the passing
They
game.
work this attack very well.
Like, the space we're opening up for some players is unbelievable. I mean, my team's inability to pass the ball to one of their teammates in a blue jersey is besides the point. The space we're making available for ourselves
And the referee has blown. and
tells
the
you
second half
how successful this possession football tactic really is. And you've got time to think about your actions and your moves like that. And that wasn't even your for thinking about that. That was just,
Yates.
he wasn't rushed into it. But he saw the opportunity to do it and did it before he was tackled.
Make the interception. He might be through. Needs to stay cool now.
Carter Vickers.
Well, that's not a
Oh, that's good defending.
goalkeeper can just saunter out and pick that
David
up.
Edgar. Carter Vickers. Very dodgy defending, but it's worked.
Not a high-risk manoeuvre, but slightly risky. Trying to keep the ball here and risk.
There's the
losing it
space
in the
again for
defensive
Edgar.
third. Well, the word average comes to mind about his first half. What do you think, Alan?
Oh, that's good play.
Improvement, I think.
Two wide, and it goes.
Trying to catch this cross. He's punched it away.
But that
And that will be a
is the
throw.
wonders of possession football. The way that attack just all came together so easily.
Going to get a change here. They've got numbers
Dragging
in this
players
attack,
out of position,
and it looks dangerous.
making it look so straightforward. Football is a straightforward game.
Josh
If you
McKechnie.
know how to play it, it's a straightforward game.
Woods.
Ah,
Goalkeeper will
it's unlucky
get
from
no
Ward.
problem. Makocha. Good vision here. Should be.
Oh, he put it over the bar.
Anything but what
Oh,
Messi
thank the
did.
Lord and his 7 dwarves, he's put that over the bar.
Do that. Teammates won't let him forget that.
One of the backup brigade is going to have a chance centre stage.
Even if we scrape 1-0 wins using possession football, at the end of the day it would still be 3 points, so it would still be worth it.
Good forward play from them.
Oh, Yates is looking for Hughes. We'll take the throw, we'll take the throw.
First from the defender, can't blame him for that. Knudsen.
Gets to the byline, puts it into
Well,
Pemberton!
they've all gone to the defender to say well done, but I think the guy who had the chance really should have scored.
Well, he had
Oh,
the
he's
chance
put it over
to,
the bar.
Get his shot away, even though he had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
Ray Pemberton should be celebrating his 9th goal of the season right now. Oh, that's a horrible miss from Pemberton.
Next game for Ipswich Town. Alan, what about that?
Well, they're playing Barnsley in their next match in the Championship. I think they're going to win it easily.
Josh McKechnie. And now he's looking for some support.
Brentford can give us 2 defeats in a row here if we're not careful.
An opponent. And here's the
They are a dangerous looking side going forward, but they've not really hit the target at all in this match, which has worked in our favour.
Jordan Spence.
Dominate the man in a minute. Look at the space he's creating there for Emma Hughes.
Knudsen. Spence.
There we go.
I think he saw
Poor
the look
pass.
from the other
Right
player.
idea,
Not
just
sure where the
no
pass
power
was
in the
going.
pass.
Read it. Woods
Lack of power on that from Pemberton. I'm a bit surprised at it.
on the attack here. Taking on the defenders.
Brilliantly
That's
done,
great
Carter
defending
Vickers.
there, stopping that attack. Yates.
Edgar to Spence. All the space in the world.
Well,
The
that-
Ward.
This attack.
What is it back again? On his left. Good cross. Back post to Selena.
Cleared away by the defender.
Oh, that's hit Hughes. Oh, that's dreadful.
Josh McKechnie.
A good tackle.
Now this looks promising.
Pemberton spins, shoots. What a save.
Keeper can only parry it out.
What a save. At least Pemberton's hit the target that time. And that shot was a lot more difficult than the one that he put over the bar.
Attacking well here. It's a quick break. Cross driven in low. Not very easy for the goalkeeper there. That's a great
Yeah.
interception. Strong challenge. It's good to know how much longer there is. This wasn't always the case, certainly when I started commentating. We've got 2 added minutes. Real good contest between these
Ah,
two as they jostle
Ward's
for
lost
possession.
out. Full time, 0-0.
Well, that is the final whistle. And
We're gonna have to
it's
take
level
that. We're
here.
gonna have to take that.
Well, the periods of this game.
Gonna have to take it. Villa have drawn 2 each, so they're still 5 behind.
English Football League Championship. Barnsley.
Oh, we're
0.
playing Barnsley
Sheffield
next.
United 1. Birmingham City 1. Burton Albion 2. Brentford 0. Ipswich Town 0. Cardiff City 1.
I need a win over Barnsley here.
Wanderers 1. Derby County 1. Bolton Wanderers
5 games left.
Hull City 2. Queen's Park.
Now at the stage where a win over Barnsley is almost a necessity. It is essential that we win this. So we are going to give Selena the wee break that he needs there. So Sean Morgan's going to get that left midfielder spot. So Pemberton's not really been firing on all cylinders the last few games he's played, so Ben Morris can get his place back and see if he can make a difference. Five games left in the season. It's going to be the most important 5 games Ipswich Town's history since they won the UEFA Cup in 1981. Because this is the 5 games that determine whether they go up as champions or up as runners-up. We're already up. We're in the Premier League. That's sorted.
Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith with you as always.
We done it without even winning. We done it at the start of this stream without even scoring. So it did not in the way we'd envisioned doing it, but we still did it. End of the day.
2 banks of 4, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
Here we go.
Attacking now. It's Ward.
Oh, that's brilliant by Ward. Greatly done. Ding-ton.
Got it away from the danger. I don't think the coach will be too happy with this, trying to play in the defensive third quite as much as he's doing.
Brilliantly done, Kenlock. McTominay is the one that gets himself into space to start proceedings. He's just a boss and dominates that midfield berth.
That's good movement forward here.
Oh, and that's an offside call against Morgan.
Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure, but anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
There's some potential in this.
Morgan gets it from Yates.
Across it. It's a
Good spin back by Morgan. It's Morris. Yates. Nope. Sorry, nobody's putting it in. That was a delightful ball from Sean Morgan, though. Morris would have put that in if the defender hadn't put that outstretched leg in his way.
It's good to win the ball back because
Vickers,
the counter-attack was looming rather large. Ipswich back in action again after their last game, which was away, and they drew against Brentford.
Yeah, I mean,
Kenlock
0-0,
switches.
a clean sheet is the positive slant on it, and I think they might just
That
grab 1 or 2 here
is
to get the win.
brilliant play.
Well, they're in a good position here.
You saw what I was trying to do with Ward there. I just didn't put enough on it to beat the defender.
It's Ward.
Great ball. Kenlock's delivery.
Oh, that's good defending.
Here
Bradshaw.
come Barnsley away again.
Here's McCarthy. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play.
Sensible defending from Dominic Iorfa.
Ward. Well, I
So,
hope we get the same
let's
sort
focus
of game that we got in the
on
first
possession
fixture,
here.
when the team that's at home now,
If we have the ball,
absolute thriller.
they can't hurt us.
Amazing.
It was, remember it vividly, and it could have gone either way at times during that match. And as you say, let's hope for anything like the same.
Teachings of all managers who are worth anything in football. What a cross! Morgan's header!
Very sharp. Could score.
It's Morris! It's a corner.
Corner given.
It was well done from Ward. Wee trickery to create the cross. Morgan's header's good, and it's a stunning
And in it
save.
goes.
The Barnsley goalkeeper. The pace of Iorfa is going to be a worry for Barnsley.
Trying to switch on the attacking
The
power
strength
of the situation.
of McTominay and the
Strongly.
little burst of pace he's got about him as well will also be a big worry to them.
They've got themselves to be
The ability for him to create space and bring anyone he chooses into the game.
Shown that out there today. Football.
now Morris.
And Ward. That's a good ball to Iorfa.
On the attack here.
Oh, what a save from Davis.
A corner, clear cut, and an opportunity now maybe.
I thought Ben Morris had his 19th of the season there, but it's not to be.
Corner swung
Good
in.
cross from Morgan. It's Morris again, but it's a goal kick that time.
Not known for his heading, and you can see why there with that effort.
Oh, this is
Just taken
a
out.
lot better
EA
performance-wise
Sports
than the first
coverage
two
of
games.
the EFL
But we
Championship
still
fixture.
can't seem to put the
Coming
ball
up
in the back of the
Ipswich
net.
Town. They'll be
But Sean
facing
Morgan
Nottingham Forest.
again,
Yeah, a lot
what
of
a
people
game
keep
he's
talking
having.
about this one. Looking forward to it.
Came in with the challenge and the ball
Yates,
broke free.
there's Ward.
It's Ward.
Left-footed curler.
He's in here.
Oh, Morgan keeps it in, and oh, it's just right back to Ward. What a ball! Oh, he's missed
Off
it.
target, just wide of that post.
Well, his teammates were convinced he was going to score there, I think. The manager just
Oh,
trying to get his
he's
message
missed
across
it.
down there. They weren't far off taking the lead there. They're playing pretty well.
Could be dangerous. Shots on
Yates.
here.
Good
Saved by the
save,
keeper.
good save. Here we go now, again coming forward. Look at the space for Grant Ward. Tried too much, that's not the way I wanted to go.
Well, sitting back, it's a bit of a policy here, and letting the opposition come at them, risky.
Morris.
We've got 2 added minutes. That's been
Barnsley
6 now.
defending well here.
And shoots! Given that he tried to place it, he got it rather wrong.
Yeah, probably did choose the wrong option. Should have tried to get...
Change of ends, and the second half is underway.
Sorry guys, having to deal with something personal there. I apologise for the silence.
Bradshaw.
Sincerest apologies, guys. That wasn't planned. Just something personal came up there. And it's all sorted now.
Morris. Attacking well here. Bradshaw. Now Morris. Ward. Taking on
Ward
the
is there.
He's got a chance to cross.
Ward, great play. Come on, Wardy. Hughes, yes!
It's a fine, well-worked goal from a team that's
We're after a league
looking
title,
well
guys.
and
We're
looking
after it.
very well drilled. They've been the
We
better
are on
side.
our way.
They've played with great panache up to this point, and that goal really sums up the way they have been playing. Excellent.
Grant Ward is sensational.
Good with attacking play like this and this goal.
Well, he could hardly miss that from the right wing. That was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it. Well, once he got his foot to it, Alan, it was always going to be a goal from that kind of cross.
Yeah, he really did get a good connection with it, didn't he? And keeper no chance.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them.
Good play. Come on now. Let's put it to bed. Let's not rest on our laurels. Poor pass from Morris.
In his movement too, to
Well, the reason that Pemberton came in ahead of Morris is that Morris was not firing on all cylinders when I brought him off. Very ironic if he then replaced the person who replaced him.
The approach play looked very encouraging.
Would it be really replaced? No, would it be winning your place back? I don't know what you would consider that.
Wanderers in their next match in the Championship.
Surely the
Oh,
equaliser.
they've missed.
Oh, it really could have been the goal to bring them level.
Well, it looked easy, didn't it? He's close in there, getting some sticks.
So we'll bring Dozzell on. McTominay's
To try and get the equaliser.
exhausted himself with his work rate, so
Substitutions, rather than continuing the way they're playing, the way they've got into the lead, what we have, we hold move, I think, from the manager now. That wasn't a good tackle, but they've still got the ball, and the referee lets the game go on.
brilliant play.
There's some potential in this
And
move.
Morgan, great pass to Kenlock.
Delivered into the box.
Dunked. Oh,
Very good distance to the clearance. Now, can he take them on?
it's Dozzell. Oh, what a rasper of a
Push
drive.
that away from danger. Well, they've got a substitute.
Cracking
coming on
save.
now, and the injured player has
Had to be from Adam Davis because that was some strike. Hughes will put it into the box.
a challenge into a scoring position then, but anything but. Neatly intercepted.
Morgan has had another reasonable game. I'm not saying he's had a good game or a cracking game, but he's had a reasonable performance. Let that run into Bart's hands. Oh, that's horrible from Kenlock.
He's very confident. This might be it.
Oh, and thankfully they've put it over the bar.
Well, it's
Thankfully
sort
their
of
shooting
good
is
too, and
just as bad, if not worse, than my defending. And my passing, again, this time it's Carter Vickers.
That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one.
That's more like,
Worked
oh,
really
I was going to say that's more
to
like it, but
the
it's
intention of the pass.
just as about to say that the pass got intercepted, so
It's Ward.
brilliantly done by Ward. To Iorfa.
To stretch the opposition,
Sorry, to Spence.
uses
What a
wide
cross! It's Yates! Yes, it is Yates!
with another
That's his
fine piece
29th of the
typical,
season.
really, of the work of the players and
Sorry,
the
that's his
effort
28th
they
of the
put in on
season.
the training ground. The manager's got terrific belief in attacking football. Probably beyond even his wildest dreams.
So we've won this. 3 points in the bag against Barnsley.
Well, this is the team in form, isn't it?
22
They are
goals in the
excellent,
league.
these players today, and they've
6
got
in
their
cup
reward here.
competitions. He's on 28 for the campaign. What a signing he's been. Someone you would not expect to be anywhere near the starting 11 at Ipswich Town. Or any championship side, as a matter of fact. Absolutely rampant this season. Absolutely rampant.
Got to be. Well,
Giving Barnsley chances here. They're not taking them, thankfully, but we're stupid enough that we're allowing them in.
A lot of credit for that because he had to take the shot quickly, the lad who was trying to score.
Ward. Referee sees that.
Bozzo's won the free kick. Well done.
Here's a free kick. It's in the laws, the advantage, and the referee applying it well then.
Oh, that's cheeky from Dozzo.
Picked off that
Morris
pass.
tried to spin, but
He's got the ball and a chance to create something. The shot's on.
there we go.
The referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner.
Corner kick, but would have brought Adam Davis up.
Corner swung in. Cleared away.
Brought Davis right upfield there. I had every man behind the ball, so they've survived bringing the keeper up.
And it will be a throw in.
So Grant Ward has 2 assists. Need to be quick about whatever they're doing if they want to get back into this. They've not got time on their side. It's a good touch again.
The other team out with a quick break here. Oh, the counter.
Oh dear.
Great chance.
Clean sheet would be good. Clean sheet we're going to get.
It was nowhere near the target.
Right upfield with it, Bart. Right upfield with it.
And he'll be hoping it's a bit better next time.
Good defensive clearance there.
Morgan will just put his foot through it.
To an end here with the final whistle.
2-0.
They are unstoppable at the moment. Absolutely unstoppable. They've won again.
I know what it feels like. Winning is a wonder.
So that's great news. Fantastic news. They had 7 shots and never hit the target once. Our play has merited that win. With 4 games to go,
Champions Cup.
we are
Quarter-final
still only
first
5 clear of Villa
Atalanta 1, Liverpool 1.
with
English
4
Football League Championship.
games to go.
Aston Villa 1, Cardiff City 0. Bolton Wanderers 1, Millwall 2.
I think it's the second last
Bristol
game
City
of Villa.
1,
Could be
Birmingham
before then.
City 1.
Either way, it's looking likely that Villa will be the game we could win the league against. The team we could win the league against.
Ipswich Town 2,
Or looking likely that they could be the team to take us to the last game of the season. Mikhail Georgiev, who was scouting, rated 58, he's 18, his potential doesn't look that good. Leave him out just now. Stick with that 11. Stick with that 11. So why can I not do that in games with Selena?
Ipswich in their home match, their last match against Barnsley.
Yeah, the result never looked in doubt in that 2-0 win, and I don't think it'll be in doubt for them today. I think they'll win.
And this is the way Nottingham Forest are
So,
going to go into this match.
Forest need to win today to increase their chances of playoffs, really. We need to win today to
So Alan, 4-4-2.
put ourselves on the map, per se, as genuine Premier League quality championship title winners.
To make some progress.
Pemberton back in place of Morris. Hopefully Pemberton's time on the bench
On the attack
is
here.
registered with him that he needs to do more. Pemberton, oh, deflected, cleared. But that was good. Good play from him. Maybe the time on the bench is exactly what he needed.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition.
Yates, oh, poor pass, poor. The top scorer, but that was a very poor pass. That's offside.
He's just got to get it right. It's all about timing.
Yeah, he's having a little go at his teammates. He did want that pass earlier.
Oh.
Attacking now. Trying to tackle here, and he's done that. Can whip it in now.
Ward, what a cross. Trying to build on his 2 assists in the last game. Who will be the hero that scores the title winning goal for us? Match, because it won't be this match. Even if Villa lose, we will not win the league in this match. The title winning goal, who's going to score it this season? My money is probably on Jerry Yates or Emma Hughes. Oh, what a ball from Yates. It could be this man, Pemberton.
Jack Colback. Dowell. Looking for a through ball. It's opened up.
It's through. Oh, what a save, keeper.
Yeah, and I think his positioning made it easier than it might have been.
In goes the corner. Well, it's come. And here's the shot. It was a real opportunity. But there might be a key moment in there from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, well, they really did converge on him quickly. He didn't miss by much, but he's missed it.
Yates. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Oh, McTominay's messing up there.
It's a pass,
even when he messes up, he still keeps a hold of the ball.
Giving them possession and not much more than that.
Pemberton, oh, good spinning! Too much under the ball.
Well, what a good chance that was for him.
He got under it too much there.
That's a glaring miss.
I think it may have bobbled just as he was about to hit it.
Well, I like the look of this attack. Velios.
Here we go. It's Velios. Oh, what a ball that is. Oh, Mackay's in round the back. This is... Oh, what a save, Bart.
The goalkeeper kept his beliefs and kept him out.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be asking where his defenders were, but cometh the hour. He stepped up there, didn't he, the keeper?
Michael Mancian. The shot's on. He got in the way. And the goalkeeper...
Oh, and Bart again.
It will be
well, this is becoming nerve-wracking.
Corner played in. There's still danger here after this half clearance. Referee sees that as a foul, and it is a free kick. Where a teammate can gather the ball. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down.
Here we go.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
Free kick. Okay, we'll take the free kick. That's fine.
The defending team might be in trouble. They might regret conceding this.
Whoa, it's too high.
Pretty close.
Yeah, he really did connect with that cleanly.
Dowell. Jack Colback. McKay. Well, the wide man can show his skills here.
Oh dear, here we go.
Here's Kieran Dowell. And now the shot!
Block that is, what a block that is.
And the decision for the added time is 3 minutes. Liam Bridcut. He's coming forward with some danger. Jack Colback. Velios. Well, they've got a set piece.
That's a
left,
foul.
haven't they? And this might just suit him.
It's in for Edgar, here we go.
Where substitutes
Need
are
to do something.
who and when.
They're getting through too easily right now.
Let's fly! Good work by the goalkeeper. He saw the free kick coming.
I don't know if it's something I reply to here.
And we haven't yet got a goal to bring to you. 0-0 at half-time. Alan, we cannot fault the approach play in this game. It's been excellent, but the finishing...
It's been woeful, hasn't it? Woeful. But on the plus side, you think if it carries on after the break and we get as many chances, we will see some goals.
Right, so that's that done.
Through ball. It's opened up.
Right, Villa are 1 up on Leeds. So as it stands, the gap is 3 points. So this is tense.
Start now of the
This
second
is
period.
the hottest title race for any FIFA career mode that I've ever played, I've got to admit. I done the Forest Green one obviously, and in League 1
In with a chance.
I was in a tight title fight with Preston, but Forest have just taken a massive lead,
That was perhaps the place where it was impossible
so that
to
will
save
narrow
it.
the gap between us and
No,
Villa to
goalkeeper
2
could have reached
points.
that. It clips the post on the way in.
Yeah, really good strike. He took it early as well, and I think that's what caught the goalie off guard as much as anything.
It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. On to
Ah,
the attack now.
Very poor.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Well, this looks like it's going to go to the last game of the season. I know we've still got another 4 to play after this. Sorry, another 3 to play after this.
Chance in this part of the pitch.
But definitely looks like this one's... Oh no, I was right, but another 3 to play, because this is game 4 of the 7. So 3 games to play after this, but I'm convinced this is going to the last game of the season. Nottingham Forest are just so difficult to break down here. I can't really get any shots at goal. When I do get a shot at goal, it's going over the bar or wide. Just can't hit the target today. Spencer for Carter Villas.
From the bench.
Pardon me. Possession football's going to have to go out the window temporarily. We're just going to have to try
Could be a chance here.
straightforward,
They got the
good
ball
old-fashioned
into a good
attacking
area.
football. Award! It's Pemberton! Yes! What an equaliser! Trey Pemberton. What an equaliser!
Well, it is really game on in this match with this equaliser. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Jack Colback.
Go. Oh, poor.
Coming on strong.
Very
Looking
poor.
to play their way through now. Run it back with an interception.
Oh no.
Excellent work with
We
the
just
tackle.
cannot get rid of this ball.
Hit it hard, but not very true.
No matter what we're doing, we can't get rid of the ball. And Forest just keep coming at us.
Knudsen.
It's 1 each, so let's resort back to possession football now.
Next game for Ipswich Town. Alan,
Or do we stick with straight forward, good old-fashioned attacking football until we have the lead?
Tight, intense match.
So next up, as you just saw there at the top of the screen, we've got Aston Villa. It's a 3-point gap as it stands. A win here keeps us 5 clear, meaning we can go into the game against Villa knowing that a win would seal us the league title. At the moment though, it looks like we're going to walk away with a point as Forest hit the post.
It's going to be a throw here.
Point is better than none. Means the gap may be narrowed, but it's 3 points,
Ben Watson.
not 2. Goal difference would work in our favour should Aston Villa beat us.
And the goalkeeper.
Bart is keeping us in this.
Good attacking play. They've got a corner from it. And maybe a chance for a goal.
This is not the way I'd wanted this game to go. If we can get 3 points out of this, it's a smashing grab.
Enthusiasm from the bench.
It'll be an absolute robbery if we can steal, if we can get a win here. 3 points in this will be daylight robbery.
Knudsen.
Forest will be fuming and we'll be over the moon because we'll be that one wee step closer to the league title. Silverware is the ultimate aim here. That's what we want. We want silverware. Based on goal difference, going into Aston Villa, if we're 3 points ahead of them. Based on goal difference, we all know that if we then beat Aston Villa, due to goal difference, we'll effectively be league champions. Right, screw possession football. We need to go in the attack here. We need to do it now. Selena, oh, ball in. Back post. McTominay, I thought he was winning it there. God, what a time that would be to get your first goal for the club. Yatesy boy. Selena's through, no. That's our ball, that's our throw. No, he's giving it to Forest.
He has got the opportunity to change the tactics as well as the players with some movement from the bench.
Oh dear, oh dear, I thought maybe McTominay had won that for us there.
This could lead to a chance.
It was a great ball from Selena.
Well, we're playing mind games here as well as the actual game of football. Are they prepared to risk losing to try and win? We're going to find out. It's still level pegging in the closing moments.
Am I prepared to risk losing just to try and win? Your answer is this: I'm coming forward right now.
Well, they could have been opened up there, but the interception
Defending by them again.
The order's gone up to indicate 3 added minutes.
Selena Yates is there.
Thrilling game. One more attack, one more goal. That could score.
Yates spins. What a save!
The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it.
Oh, falling 1-0 down, playing so poorly. This has not helped proceedings any.
In a draw as the final whistle goes.
3 games to go. We are 3 points clear of Aston Villa. Unless Leeds have been miraculous and either drew. No, they've not. Villa have won 2-1, meaning they've now sealed promotion.
Aston Villa 2, Leeds United 1.
So us and Villa are both promoted to the Premier League.
Bolton Wanderers 0.
It is now
Burton Albion 2,
just to find out which of the two of us is going to go up there as champions.
1. Middlesbrough 1, Bristol City 1.
3 points separate us. A draw means this will go to the last day.
Nottingham
A
Forest
win
1, Ipswich
means
Town 1.
a
Queen's
win
Park Rangers 1, Preston North End 1.
means that we will be a point from the league title.
2. Sheffield United 2, Millwall
This
2.
is tense.
So what do those results mean to the league table?
Extremely
At the top of the table remain
tense.
Ipswich Town with 90 points. In second, Aston Villa with 87 points. In third, Leeds United with 70 points. In fourth, Fulham with 70 points, but only behind On
Dominic
goal
Ball's rated
In fifth,
63.
Nottingham Forest with 67.
Don't know if he would improve any.
Sixth, Middlesbrough with 67.
If Rotherham rated, no,
Only
we'll
behind
leave him out of that. Jordan Rossiter,
Wolverhampton Wanderers with
69,
61
decent
points,
rated player,
with a
decent
game
rated
in
player. So
hand
let's shortlist
at
you.
above. In eighth, Sheffield Wednesday with 60
Glenn
points.
Middleton, how are you?
Bottom of the table, Burton Albion.
Right.
Then moving up the table, second
Okay, we'll
bottom,
shortlist you.
Bolton Wanderers with 40
Showing great
points.
potential, so
Third bottom,
listening to that,
Millwall
Eamon
with
Brophy.
52 points. Fourth bottom,
65
Cardiff
rated
City
striker.
with 45
I will try you.
Fifth bottom, Birmingham City with 46
Ryan
points.
Porteous from
Game in
Hibs,
hand on the team above.
58. Are you showing potential? Let's see, so most like Andy Irving from Hearts. No, I'll leave him out of that as well. Georgie Makatadze, rated 62, 20 years old. Let's shortlist you, we'll keep an eye on you. We'll maybe not go for you next season, but we'll definitely keep an eye on you. Habib Maiga. That's more like what we're after, so let's shortlist you. Reza Shikari. Again, slightly more like it. Let's shortlist you. Isaiah Brown from Chelsea. Definitely more like what we're after, so let's shortlist you as well. Andreas Christensen. £25 million yeah, though, so most likely not going to get you. Walker Peters. Shortlist you here. Someone that can develop. Shion Harrison, what are you for a striker? 63. But I think you've got a lot of potential behind you, so we'll consider you. Raquel Pike from Huddersfield. It's been 3 months. I don't think you'll be worth it. Definitely not. Alvaro Tejero from Man United. Shortlist you. You look like you could be a man who could do a job for us. Dean Henderson, 69 rated. Shortlist you because you could definitely do a job for us. So that's all of the ones that we went for. We've got back the scout reports from them. Home to Aston Villa. A win, and we're practically league champions. A defeat, and it probably will go to the last game of the season. A draw, and it will probably go to the last game of the season. Either way, win here with a point from the title. What we're going to do just now is we're going to pause the broadcast, guys. I just need to... Actually, I'm going to keep the broadcast going. I'll hit play match. I just need to disappear for a wee second or two just to go get a drink. I'll be back in a minute. We are back
What a pivotal game
for
this can be in the season. The top two
the Villa game.
sort it out in a match here and maybe sort out the title in doing so as well. We're moments away. Join us for the kickoff, and it's live. Hello, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alongside me, the familiar voice of
Here we go. Ipswich v Aston Villa.
Ipswich Town now against Aston Villa. Ipswich Town go with this team today. So, Alan, 4-4-2.
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's the conventional shape. It's the one that the manager prefers.
Can we see it out?
Team for this game. Ahmed El Mohammadi
Villa went on their poor run of form just after we did. We had relinquished top spot to Aston Villa. We then, during our poor period in the month of December, we then caught back up with them and overtook them again during their poor period between about January and February.
That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a
So
very
this
thoughtful one.
is the game it more or less all rides on for both clubs. Towards Gross.
Well away from goal. Robert Snodgrass. Glenn Whelan.
Right, here we go now.
With good vision.
Oh no, it's a good ball through to Kodja. He's
Well,
missed.
sometimes these opportunities can come too early, and maybe this is one of them.
Yeah, maybe just caught cold there. Wasn't expecting the chance to land at his feet and made a mess of it.
Ward. Here's a chance to attack.
Yates to Pemberton. To Hughes. It's in!
It's attacking. Strength of their
It's in the back of the net at Portman Road.
They'll be feeling they're gonna head
It's
for
a
victory
15th
again.
of the campaign for
Such a
Emma
difficult
Hughes.
thing to score on a regular basis at this level of football. But
And it's
they
a
have
cracking
found the
assist from
answer.
Trey
They've got the
Pemberton.
formula.
Yates to Pemberton.
Right on the spot.
Back
to
into
score.
Hughes. Into the corner of the net.
But he was in the right place.
It's 1-0 to Ipswich Town.
On that goal.
Absolutely fantastic. Emma Hughes'
That
15th
has
goal of the
opened
season.
scoring. 1-0 here.
And as it stands, we are 6 points clear of Villa, with goal difference in our favour,
Well, they're in a good position
needing
here.
just a point in the next match to win the title. Of course, that can all change because there's plenty of time left in this one. But what a fantastic start. Oh, Yates. Oh, trying to send through McTominay. I feel like I should just do match commentary in this one.
End of the season, Alan, isn't it? And these two teams fighting hard for the title itself.
And this is when you see what players are made of. In these
Good,
kind of
good defending.
situations when the pressure is ramped up. And it's getting that way now without question.
Oh, Hughes, that's brilliantly done. Oh, look at Hughes. Look at the space he's got to move into.
They could pose some danger now. Makes a challenge here.
Selena.
John Terry.
I forgot John Terry was at Aston Villa. I either forgot or I choose just not to remember.
It's Ward. Yates.
Yates.
No nonsense defending from him. They set it up well for the cross.
Pemberton back to his left foot. What across to the back post.
They get it away.
Hughes. Pemberton.
And that's good support as they build this attack.
Oh, Yates has spun it to his right.
Good work.
Oh. Well, we have started this really brightly. Could not have asked for a better start
Whelan.
against our title challengers.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Now a shot.
Good block. He's headed it back and
Super header.
side netting.
Narrowly wide.
Yeah, the goalie was rooted to the spot there.
This is the sort of side with the credentials to win the league.
Taking the possession football out of the equation here today, and we're just going straight forward attacking.
Phased at all by being top. Sometimes it can affect teams.
Think to me off. Oh, it's a poor header
Well
from
done, the
Yates.
goalkeeper, and he's hung
That's
on
a
to the
stunning
ball.
cross. I just couldn't get any power on the header with Yates.
Guiding it through. Played in the
Carter
clear.
Vickers is caught out. So it's David Edgar. Cod just hit the side net.
What a miss.
Well,
He
what a
cannot
chance
put that
for
ball in the back of the
equaliser
net.
That was, and I think the tension got to him, tightened up.
Yates. Coming really deep as a forward.
Pemberton.
To get on the ball. His teammates really telling him to get up. the
McTominay.
pitch. Attacking well here.
Pemberton to Ward. He's turned inside. It's Hughes. It's Yates. Sorry, I thought that was Hughes. It was Jerry Yates. Oh, I am pounding this Villa goal. It's just not opening up again.
Robert Snodgrass. Attacking now.
Whoever their goalkeeper is, he is certainly keeping them in this.
What an opportunity, really.
Because Kodja just, their strike force just can't hit the target at all.
Got on the ball
which is
in midfield,
working in
well
my
read
favour,
by
I suppose. But
the player in that part of the pitch. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Just read the
oh,
intentions
poor
of the
pass.
opposition there to make the interception. Getting
Pemberton
forward well as a
running
team
right
now.
back from striker to try and tackle them.
That's
We're
half
1-0 up at
1-0.
half time in the match that could very well decide the destination of the championship trophy.
And this is the start of the second
Mathematically,
half.
we could win this and then lose 20-30 goals in our next 2 games,
Yates on the attack here.
and Villa win the league. But realistically, that's not going to happen. Even if we lose, we're not going to lose that many goals. Obviously, there is another way that Villa can win the league. It's called backdoor entry. It's if they can somehow get themselves back into this, but they need to hit the target to do that.
That would be a throw. Glenn Whelan. Connor Hurahan.
Oh, most likely we're doing some Minecraft and or Fortnite later tonight. We'll leave the summer window stream for another day. But this is a tense match.
Yates.
Very tense. Tense for the right reasons, of course, because we're currently winning, so it's tense trying to see this out. Remember, the title's in our hands. If we lose it, we're throwing it away. And if we win it, it's because we've been the superior team over the course of the season. Oh, that's a good save from Bart.
Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. A good
And
run.
it's Bart
He got his fist to it.
in so many games this season. That has been the reason that we've got points. Whether they be draws, whether they be wins. That's the reason that so many of those possible defeats have turned into points.
Good forward play from them.
Yes! Oh, tried to get that through to Pemberton. But
Connor Hurahan.
the defence got enough of a deflection on it to take it out the path that it was going in.
Well, that pass never looked
Brilliantly
like
done.
reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Connor Hurahan. Taylor. Glenn Whelan. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition.
Oh, that's a foul. That's a free kick in a dangerous area. I feel like that could be
It's been another good day. I say another good day. It's not
Snodgrass
easy
territory.
front, you know. You do
Yeah,
it
Snodgrass who is hitting it.
successfully. And that's a successful outing for his forward today.
I thought he might be up against it actually. Against
Brilliantly
this
done.
defence, but nothing
Just
of the
hoofed right
sort.
downfield.
He was top dog.
Connor Hurahan.
Chance to recuperate and gather our thoughts.
A reminder for you that on EA Sports we're
Hughes.
covering the EFL Championship fixture. It's coming up for Ipswich
Here we go.
Town. They'll be facing Reading.
Yeah, we
Reading
were
is the next
supporters
game.
get excited
It's a game
about
that could
it.
see us
As well.
officially
I
crowned
like the look of this attack.
league winners. It's yes! Oh, he's hit the
Very good
post.
indeed, but the move has broken down.
Oh, Jerry Yates would have put us touching. Jerry Yates would have put us with one hand on the trophy there if that went in the back of the net. Splendid play to get through. I thought
Aston Villa's next
just
game
for a
will
little
cover.
moment
They're playing Derby County in their
that we
next
had
match
one
in the
hand on the
Championship.
trophy there.
Don't see them having too many problems.
Yates. Good position.
Gold
They've
it to
worked this
Yates.
attack very well.
What a ball! It's Hughes again. Has he got two? What a save! Hughes! Oh, it's saved again.
Well, there's going to be an alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand why he's going to make it.
Oh, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. The goalkeeper is keeping the man up.
Here comes the corner. Defended well. Now this looks promising.
There's Hughes. Oh, what a ball! Yates is in. With Goldrick! God!
Save there, but not a difficult one.
Again, Sam Johnston to the rescue.
It's noticeable that the home supporters are trying to help the team in this situation. They're encouraged by the lead, but they're fearful perhaps that this team might lose it.
Tackled before I could play the ball through to Ward.
Opposition are chasing the ball, trying to get it back and trying to get back into this match.
A decent delivery.
There we go.
Wide
It's given
area,
away.
but no positive
Tomini
outcome from it.
will
Nobody
bring
could
it down
turn
and he'll
in.
run with it. Oh, poor. McGoldrick's giving it away again.
Sharp movement.
Can't afford to be giving it all away cheaply at this or at all in a game like this,
Pressure is
this
on.
magnitude.
He is managing to keep the ball. He's got a bit of support if he needs it.
There is Ward. Oh, brilliant by Ward. Sorry, McTominay. Oh, poor. He should have just given it to Iorfa.
Somebody in the crowd, maybe.
They could pose some danger now.
What an interception that is.
Well, we're in the last knockings of the game, but we're still on the edge of our
Yates,
seats here.
McGoldrick.
It's that close.
What a ball. Oh, it's Dozzo.
Keeper might be, got his
McGoldrick. Oh, it's deflected off the bar.
off the bar.
Yates. McGoldrick.
And he's got to get it away now. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time.
Oh, Villa deflecting that off the bar. Gave them a slight chance getting into injury time.
Numbers in this attack.
I think we've managed to get ourselves out of it though. Hughes to Yates.
Defending.
Yes!
Final whistle.
And there you have it.
Some real heroes out there for this team, and they're all in the back line.
Yeah, I mean, they threw themselves in front of shots. They did anything that they had to.
We are 1 point away from winning
Well, he's had a
our
very good
first
game,
bit of
hasn't he?
silverware.
Yeah, maybe the difference.
That is exceptional. 6 clear with goal difference in our favour
The Football Association Challenge Cup semi-final.
and 2 games to go.
Manchester City 2, Newcastle United
A draw with Reading
English Football League Championship.
and we're
Birmingham
league
City
champions.
0, Sheffield United 2, Bolton Wanderers 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Brentford 1, Queen's Park Rangers.
That's the game that's just burst Aston Villa's bubble. We're going to see this through. We're going to do a professional job of it. Professional job of this. So let's wrap up the title
Ipswich
here
feel
today.
good about their own game, looking for another victory. Last time out, they won at home against Aston Villa.
Yeah, nice and tight at the back in the 1-0 win. Clean sheets are great, and the strikers can score. I think they will win today again.
Reading are ready to go with this lineup. Vito Manoni
And all they need is
starting
all we
goal.
need is a point, but
He was man of the match
genuinely,
last time out.
I want to see this out with a win.
Good forward play from them. Held off the defender. Lovely
Pemberton, it's Ward, what a chance, Grant Ward, great save.
That'll be a corner. In goes the corner. A decent fist away by the keeper.
Last time I played Reading, Vito Manone was in sensational form. I think they actually beat me the last time out. What ball, Yates, 1-0!
That kind of chance, it's come to him so early in the game.
The title is
He reacted
in touching
perfectly.
distance.
Really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here.
Goal 29 of the campaign.
A terrific goal.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration
And
almost. They saw it coming from a long way
A
out.
great assist from
Well, here is the
McTominay.
goal, and the ball in
We're
the
out to,
supply line.
we are just
Superb.
out to win the title today.
drove the ball
in the
in
most
and movement
emphatic
inside the box,
way possible.
set a leg, and that was enough.
Oh, that's a foul.
From the referee, nothing more sinister than that. Yates. Into the attacking
Ward.
third.
Pemberton, Yates, back on his right again. No, good tackle.
Aluko. Swift.
Carter Vickers well in.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Backing his own skill as the opposition try to nick the ball from him.
Pemberton.
He saw the
Oh,
player and
right idea.
going, read it. That's a turnover in play.
Ward's footwork is sensational at times.
Wasteful pass, unforced error really. Swift. Really getting at the
Come
opposition.
in.
This
Oh,
far
good
up the pitch.
defending. Brilliant run by Edgar.
He's one of the best, Martin, at
Poor by
just
Pemberton.
getting across,
Poor.
reading the pass.
As it stands though, we are
Got here
winning
is a
the
chance
league.
for
I mean, we
the
knew we
home
were
team
promoted.
to do the double over their
Um,
opponents today.
But once you've been promoted, the next step, if you can still do it, is to win the league. We could still do it, so you've done it.
Moving
I would have
forward,
as
we'll
good
see
as having
sensitive
done it
position
at this
have
point in
here.
time. The goal difference we have ahead of Villa. Selena from distance.
But not very true.
Now we're just going to go out and play a training game. This is all we're going to do. If we win this, it's a completely second string side that's going out for the last game of the season. Yates, if he doesn't hit 30 in this game, will be on the park though, because I want him to hit 30 goals.
Work really to read the intention of the pass.
Selena. Oh, that's poor. Well done. Well read by Redden.
Looking to play their way through now. Looking for teammates in the middle.
Well held.
Now he's looking for support. This might be it.
It's a chance!
To get level here.
I actually thought they were going to equalise there.
Give him another chance, I think he might take it.
Spotted that well and intercepted.
Oh. Right, here goes.
Swift.
We're only 1-0 up. Remember, all we need is a draw, so I know Redden are probably fighting for survival
Here's
at
a
this
chance
point in
to get
time.
at the opposition.
As long as we can do our job,
Challenge, and he's got the ball.
it doesn't matter about anything else. We're at that stage now.
Good reading
No
of the
other
play
result
by the defender.
matters to us other than our own.
To level it up now.
Oh, it's one each.
Equaliser here.
And he couldn't have took that in the bottom
Good finish by him.
any more accurately and hit with real
John
power.
Daddy Budvarsson, but
So
Again,
away we go at
I
1-1.
reiterate,
Ward.
it's not going to stop the party from the Ipswich
They're in
Town
good position
faithful.
here. Referee doing
A
everything
draw
possible
is
to
good
keep
enough.
this game flowing. Yates.
What a ball in! Pemberton was in there, but well, this is
Swift.
surprising turn of events.
Here's a
It's a
chance
good ball to
attack.
Aluko.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Guided
What a
through.
pass that is. To Jerry Yates. He's already scored one. Yates is definitely getting a shot in the Premier League. Definitely getting a chance in the Premier League.
And the referee has blown, and the second half is now in progress.
And you are going to see us lift the trophy in this stream.
He's got the technique as well as the vision to
We are going to play that cutscene out
That's a turnover of possession here.
when you see us get the league trophy.
Ward. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Oh, Unknown is there, right time. Pemberton to Yates. Oh, on his left. Jerry Yates, good save.
From that distance, the keeper had other ideas. Can't
Vito
go at the opposition
Manon.
with pace.
Again, I found him on form.
Backpedaling a little bit.
Bod Varson going again here.
Leandro Bacuna.
Bod Varson is causing me problems here.
Back now. Brilliant pass. Can he finish?
Oh, it's a chance for Reading again, and they've gone 2-1 up.
Time to get it because they're in front now.
Now that would ruin the party if that's the way it finished.
We restart here with Reading in front.
Number 14, Sonny.
It's Ward.
Ziorfa.
Good forward play from them. Neatly intercepted.
Oh, he's going through.
Could be it.
Chance for 3. Good
That is
save
a
by
supreme
Bialkowski.
save at full stretch. And now
As I say,
they've got a corner
goal
on the
difference is
attack
in our
again,
favour.
the team that's leading by 1 goal. Swung in from the corner. Put away, but not out of harm's way.
Now we find ourselves needing an equaliser. We just want to put this league title to bed. I mean, I know the goal difference works in our favour massively, but
He could lay it off to the supporting player.
maybe not massively, but it definitely works in our favour.
A real chance here.
Oh, it's a good save. That was Kenlock that headed that back there. And Bart's reacted really quickly.
Going to try and keep in front with a change here. The player being brought
Pemberton will
onto
go
the bench.
off. And Goldrick will
In
come
goes
back
the
on.
corner. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch.
Registration.
Here's the shot.
And there's Bart again.
Great save.
Well, he shouldn't have had a prayer there, but he's so agile, this keeper.
Corner swung in, and they get it away. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. A reminder for you.
When I
that
need
on
to
the
do
eSports
attacking
we're
football,
covering
it seems
the
to work,
EFL
apart from that
Championship
pass from
fixture.
Iorfa.
It's Reading.
But
They'll be facing
my
Cardiff City
preferred
away from
style of play when I'm not having to chase games
Get excited about it, and I am
will
as well.
be possession football.
It's Ward. There's some potential in this move. Taking on the defenders.
Goldrick to Yates. Jerry Yates! What a block!
Swift.
So Sonny Aluko
These two have
has
got a
put
great
red,
understanding
has
of
given
passing.
Aston Villa a lifeline.
Getting forward well as a
I know
team
people are
now.
saying, why is he giving Aston Villa a lifeline? Because remember, Aston Villa lost to me. They're 6 points behind me. There was 6 points to play for. So if I get a draw, I win the league. But if I lose, then it's technically, based on the fact I'm only 3 points clear, technically possible that Villa can still win the league.
This looks promising. Good work.
Oh, thought I was getting that to Selena there.
Intention of the pass.
Probably just should have took a pop at goal with Grant Ward there.
We've never
I'm
known
not wanting to
which
hit
way this
aimless
game's gonna go.
shots. I'm wanting to try and give myself the best possible chance of scoring. Because it's a league title, it's at stake. We're in the final 10 minutes of the game. Is someone
It's
going to
Ward.
become an Ipswich hero in this save?
They couldn't
And is it going to be this young man here, Jerry Yates?
Came in with a
Nope,
challenge.
good defending.
Well, we've had some chances Alan, but it's a while since we've had a goal. They've still got the lead.
Yeah, and they're kicking the ball about with a fair confidence, and they look pretty secure with this lead at the moment. That could soon change, though, of course.
Here's a chance to attack. It's Ward.
You're off at Ward.
And a cross can come.
Linked in. Free kick given. We'll take the free kick.
This late on, it's a good position for the free
We
kick.
will take the free kick.
Well, they're going to shuffle the pack a bit now. Good cross.
Linked in. What a chance!
Cleared away by the defender.
Oh, and it's hit off Kenlock. That's a throw to Reading.
Aluka. Swift.
Swift to someone. Take him out of the game, whoever it is.
Late in the game now. Well, that's the end of his game.
We're into
What a
injury
game
time, so
he's had, and the
don't
crowd
think we're winning
appreciate
this one.
Excellent.
Well, he was so lively from the first whistle, really, and he was dictating.
Gonna have to go to the last game of the season
Well done, son.
to try and confirm the league title mathematically.
Well, I think he thought he'd scored there, took it a little bit too easy, a bit too casual.
What a tense end to the season. An extremely tense end to the season.
It's been a bad day at the office, and really, in this time in the calendar, they can't afford that.
No, such a crushing blow that, and got to recover.
Manoni starts in goal. Liam Moore starts.
Found Vito Manoni in form today. And Villa.
English
Just go
Football
anywhere.
League Championship. Barnsley 1, Brentford 1, Burton Albion 1, Bolton Wanderers 0, Fulham 0, Sunderland 1,
Aston Villa lost.
City 0,
We've won the league.
City 0, Middlesbrough 2,
There you have it. Ipswich champions of the EFL.
1, Leeds United 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Bristol City 1, Queen's Park Rangers 2, Birmingham City 0.
Champions of the EFL Championship.
Ipswich Town 1, Sheffield United 1, Preston North End 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Sheffield
So
Wednesday
we can
1.
experiment in the last game.
Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables.
And we
At the
can
top of the
just
table remain
put out a team of youngsters
93 points.
for this final game of the stream.
Second, Aston Villa with 87 points. In third, rising up the table, are Leeds United with 74 points. In fourth,
And
moving down, are
Test
Fulham
out some of the
with
younger
73
talents here. They're going to
In fifth,
see when it comes to the
71
team.
in sixth, Middlesbrough with 70 points. In seventh, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 66 points. In eighth, climbing the table, are Queen's Park
So
Rangers
there's your
with
playoffs as
64
well. Leeds, Fulham, Forest and
Burton Albion
Middlesbrough.
with 31 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Bolton Wanderers with
And their final game of the season is against Middlesbrough. It's going to be a team of youngsters. All it is. So Monty Patterson's back and he plays what position? Central. So we're going to make this change. This is going to be a permanent change because Selena returns to Me Man City. Carter Vickers returns to Spurs. Team sheet on a regular basis, but for this match we're going to have everyone. Jerry Yates is going to play because we want him to get 30 goals. But we're going to bring Ben Falami on. Falami's going to get a chance to prove his worth. Monty Patterson, we're going to give him a game. Daniel Sullivan's going to get a game. So here we go, it's a second string side. Yates. Yates can come off actually. Ben Morris can get the nod there. Pemberton can come off. And Falami can get the nod. Actually, Aaron Dreenan. No, Ben Morris. Aaron Dreenan won't play. So then when we go to like right wing and stuff like that, we're going to have Sean Morgan out there. Let's have Mustafa Karayol, and we'll swap Karayol and Morgan over. McTominay can come off and rest. Andre Dozzle in. Oh no, Monty Patterson has place. Dozzle replace the Hughes. Iorfa, you can sit this one out. No other right backs, is there? Just Jordan Spence. Holben, Edgar Kenlock, you can come off. The only other left back is Jonas Knudsen. And Ward get the nod ahead of Bat. So there we go, it's a second string side, but even the second string side looks pretty strong. So we're hopeful of that. Trey Pemberton hasn't scored this stream, but he did get 8 goals. But we're going to look to strengthen that striker area and bring in another striker. Pemberton has done well, yes, but we're going to need to look to bring in someone who can score more consistently. We're looking at a few names. Shion Harrison of Spurs. There's a man from Cheltenham we're looking at. Yeah, the reason we're looking at a man from Cheltenham, we've seen what Jerry Yates is.
A few things that they would have built on as well, and particularly the strikers who are dangerous on the day, and I think they can win it for their team today.
If we can't get Carter, we're still looking to bring Carter Vickers in permanently. If we can't get Carter Vickers in permanently, we're going to go for Dale Fry of Middlesbrough. David Edgar has been good since he came into the side. A few wee lapses of concentration in the last few games of the season, but we've achieved the impossible, and we're going to get the trophy at the end of this match. So we're going to want to go out with a bang.
They've been a high-scoring team throughout the season, haven't they? And there's no question that
there's Falami.
A very good watch. We're delighted to be here to watch them again today.
Morgan.
They are the entertainers in this division. They've been really good, really potent in front of goal.
Spence.
What a ball in! Back post! Headed out.
For a corner.
Morgan's delivery.
Tries to punch it away.
Inside. Do the damage. Dozzle across.
Really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone.
Falami's out to show that he can. That we don't need a new striker. If he can start banging in goals, prove why he deserves a chance next season. There he is, Falami.
Difficulty for Darren Randolph in goal. There's some potential in this move. Johnson.
Oh, there's Jonas Knudsen. He's been second string for the whole entire season.
Patterson.
Monty Patterson. What a pass to Morgan.
Get it, they're going to have to play very well.
Falami, Morgan again. Oh, what a save. Morris, Patterson. Tries it from range, he'll win the corner.
Now we have a corner to come.
So obviously Morgan's out. A point to prove as well. We're going to need to bring Emma Hughes on because Carayol's injured.
Here comes the corner.
Ball in from Morgan. Morgan's out to prove he can take Selena's spot.
Against a side that can break like this.
He's one of the best, Martin, at just
Hudson.
shifting across.
Morgan. Falami. Morris. He's edge of the box. So we're getting some good shots in here. Falami's playing well so far. Playing the way Pemberton used to play. Patterson to Hughes, acres of space. Finds Morris.
Excellent piece of defensive play under some pressure, I must say. And he Keep possession with that header.
Oh,
That will be a
there
free
we go.
kick against the Middlesbrough player.
Dozo.
This could be it. And shoots.
Chance over that.
But not too much direction.
So the fans have turned up to the last game of the season here for Ipswich. In their numbers, the trophy in the final home game of the season.
Patterson.
We gave Villa a chance at getting in the back door with that defeat to Reading and they still couldn't take it.
And it looks dangerous.
Poor pass from Morris. We do have top scorer Jerry Yates in the bench, who we could bring on any minute to his problems. Morris, Folami.
It could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game.
Here's Tommy Hoban.
Attack now. Going forward well. What an opportunity if he picks out
Chance
the right
there.
man.
Ah,
Very
he's
comfortable for the
mishit
keeper.
that. And there's Harry Ward. Spence.
Patterson.
Out to prove that he's capable of doing a
Risky
shift
to
there
lose
as well.
off, because the ball will keep coming at them and they won't be able to
Folami.
get out. Strong challenge.
Unlucky not to keep a hold of that there.
Knudsen. Patterson
There's Monty Patterson.
to Morris.
Morris is there. Folami.
Can he deal with it here? Getting the ball back and
It's
thinking
a second
of
string
threading
side
it
that's
through.
out for me today here.
The goalkeeper in the eye. Real chance. Goal.
And we're doing not too bad. That's a cracking finish from them. We're not too fussed now in the last game of the season
Well, we see it
when
again.
Assombalonga
How
scores
close
goals
it
like
was
that,
to maybe hitting the
because
post
we've
and
already
staying
won the
out.
league.
But luck was with him.
Britt
And he goes
Assombalonga is
again.
another man that I'm
Goalkeeper
monitoring closely for the strikers role. Pre-season we'll look into strikers, but
Attacking
the
power
pre-season
in
tournament we
situations.
might give a few of our own a chance. Oh, that's stunning
That's a
from
brilliant
Andre
goal.
Dozzle.
Oh, that was schoolboy stuff. Having just scored, they concede at the other end. Lack of concentration.
But definitely pre-season we're going to give a few of our own young strikers a chance to
Well,
prove
it is
themselves
really
first,
game on in this match.
like
With this
Ben
equaliser.
Folami, like Aaron Dreenan,
Away we go at 1-1.
like Ben Morris, Trey Pemberton, before we go all out and bring strikers in.
And it's
Because if we bring strikers in, we're going to put other strikers out the door. That's the way it's going to work. We just need to find the right players. So Assombalonga's definitely on the list
referee blows, and we're
of
off
players
to
we
the
would
second
strongly
half.
consider for the strikers role. Sharon Harrison of Spurs, another one.
He spotted a teammate and
Um,
he's got the technique
but yeah,
as well as the vision to switch
all
the
our
play.
own crop of players
Came in with the challenge and the ball broke
will
free.
get pre-season
Johnson.
to prove they are worthy of their spot in the first starting 11 of the Premier League season. Adama's through, he's done it again.
And they've taken the lead through it.
2-1 to Middlesbrough. Adama gets it
Had
this
to be
time.
there to score it, and he ran in and got his reward. Just couldn't
I say it's a
miss.
second string side we've already won the league. We don't need to worry about much in the way of other things, so
Game to restart now with Middlesbrough having taken the lead. Attacking now.
golden opportunity!
Quality in the build-up.
What a
Brilliant
strike from
finish.
Folami.
Wonderful goal. Oh, this is end-to-end stuff, isn't it? I hope we're in for a bit more of the
I
same.
think he's proven that he could be a gem. What a goal from Folami.
You won't have scored too many better than that. He
Cracking
scored
game of
too
football for the
many
last game of the
harder
season,
than he did there.
but neither side has anything to play for.
Extraordinary game
Middlesbrough
here.
obviously want to
Two
finish as
very
high up the
well
league as they
matched
can,
teams, and they're trading goal for goal in the
but
game.
we have nothing to play for. The fact that we're still scoring goals with nothing to play for is pretty incredible.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Keeper's ball.
There's Ward. We're going to monitor him closely next season as well, Ward. See if he deserves the number 1 berth when we finally get rid of Bart. There's Folami, Morris, cheeky back heel, but it's never going to reach Falami. And now, good tackle, Dozzle. Run with it. Falami to his right. Uses Ben Falami. Oh.
It's a quick break. And here's the shot. Oh, it's the post. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. To Morris. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. It's very good skill. He's made the defender look.
Oh, Morgan done well, but couldn't get the cross in.
They can be quick on the break now. Challenges for the ball.
Falami, Dozzle. Morgan.
Great chance.
Sean Morgan. Shot deflected.
Corner. Well, that's the end of his game, and what a
Tominey
game
can
he's
come on
had,
for
and the
Dozzle.
crowd appreciate that.
I'd love McTominay to get his first goal of the season. I really would.
He was dictating the match.
Just score his first ever goal for Ipswich in the final game of the Championship winning season
Flick on with the header.
before we head to the big starry lights of the Premier League. The glitz and the glamour that is the Barclays Premier League.
Bernardo Silva. He's coming forward with some danger.
There's a Sombalonga.
He's had a go here. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. Spence to Morris.
Falami. Got to Morris. Oh, Morris. Oh.
Johnny House. Johnson. They could post.
There's Johnson. Oh, good tackle.
Middlesbrough's corner.
David Edgar.
I think the manager's decided he wants to let the player have a great individual reception, which he wouldn't get at the final whistle. He's getting an ovation now. The substitution is made.
Yeah, and well deserved too. Strong contender for man of the match.
There's Ward.
To Morris.
Right, good play.
Morris on the attack here. That's a
Falami
wonderful
had
tackle.
it. I'd have given a free kick for that. I'd have brought the play back when I realised that we weren't getting through.
Patterson.
Falami to Morgan. Oh, brilliantly done by Morgan. Brilliantly done by Morgan. Ben Morris, yes!
Be the decisive moment here. Very
Ben Morris will score.
They're absolutely delighted.
That's his 19th goal of the campaign. He and Yates maybe go for him. Yates as a partnership again next season. As Pemberton's not been firing on all fronts recently. But what a cross from Sean Morgan. Proven once and for all and emphatically that he deserves
Ryan shot it.
to be in the starting 11, and he will be in the starting 11 next season
With just a one-goal
due to Bersant Salina leaving the club to go back to Man City.
very well.
Unless, of course, we can get some funds to bring Mr. Salina in on a more permanent basis. We're going to have Morgan at one side and Ward at the other is the plan, and we're going to try and weed the other Ward wearing the number 1 jersey into the starting 11 to replace Bart, who inevitably will leave at some point,
Quick-witted.
whether that be through us selling him, him choosing not to renew his contract, or him retiring.
We've got 2 added minutes.
Either way,
Into the
he will
attack.
leave us at one point or another.
Good defending.
So we want someone ready to take his place. I know we have Crow, but his rating is not as good as Ward, who we've just literally brought up from youth. And there it is. Final win of the season,
That's it for this game.
and here is us getting the league trophy.
Pretty much for you and me. Enjoyed it, mate.
As always, Martin, they seem to go quicker and quicker. Can't believe it's been
If it shows you it's getting a league trophy, which it should do.
It is another home win for the highest scoring team in the division, but by a narrow margin.
Yeah, they
So we're
really
singing,
have to
our
fight
fans
for
are singing
this one.
Championes.
Centres weren't going to lie down.
3-2, and it doesn't look like it's going to show you us getting the league trophy here. Definitely doesn't look like it at all. It's not going to show you us getting the league trophy. No idea why. But that's us. We're up as champions.
English Football League Championship. Birmingham City 0, Fulham 3. Bolton Wanderers 1. Nottingham
And
Forest
it's
0.
Premier League time
Brentford
next
1,
season.
Hull City
So,
2. Bristol City 2. Sheffield
the
United
next time we
1.
return,
Cardiff City 1. Reading 2. Derby Barnsley
Thursday afternoon,
Ipswich Town
where we will
3.
stream the entirety of the transfer window
Leeds United
live
2.
on
Queen's
Mixer.
Park Rangers
We'll see you then. Until then, please enjoy the rest of your day. And goodbye from us. Adios.